Alright, so this is Chris. We're doing a special daily today. And I'm going to call this one just my just for fun daily. Playing Tron. So I'm playing Tron here, and that's my round one opponent who was asking me about Caravic's Torch Bug. But anyway, I'm going to go over the deck real quick. This is a little bit different than what you've been seeing posted in the dailies. As you can see here, I'm running an additional 2 Ulamog's Crushers and 2 Maul Splicers. I've got 4 Fingered Marauders in the main. I only have 2 Seagate Oracles and 3 Prophetic Prisms in the main deck. So that's quite a bit different too. And because I only have 3 Prophetic Prisms in the deck, I'm going to be running 2 Caravic's Torches. It's just easier on the X mana cost and on the red mana cost, because I don't have the 4 Prophetic Prisms to fix my mana like most Tron decks do. So yeah, that's the main deck. You got the typical 4 spheres, 4 stars, 4 maps, 4 ancient strings, and 4 firebolts. And firebolts in a meta dominated by mono black control and Delver. Having the ability to flash this back without losing cards is very good. Because you will get 2 for 1 often with Spellstutter Sprite and Ravenous Rats, Liliana Spectres, and whatnot. So, yeah, Firebolts are very good in this meta. And the reason I'm running this variation too is because a lot of the deck's weaknesses is it runs out of threats, right? Especially against like mono black control, the typical lists only have 3 Fingered Marauders and 1 Crusher. And once those things are dead, you're really relying on torching or on rolling thundering them out, which is not really a reliable game plan when they have Great Merchant of Asphodel to gain them a lot of life and put them out of that range. So this just throws a lot more threats on the table, and then Maul Splicer, makes 3 threats himself and the 2 golems that he produces. So 3 individual threats they have to deal with, and the 3/3 threats can't be blocked by 2/2s because you're killing off most of the 2/2s. So there's that. Excuse me. So for the sideboard, we have 2 Pyroblasts and 2 Flame Slashes. These are mostly for the Pyroblasts are obviously for any blue deck really, particularly Delver and Azorius Kitty, because they like to Reality Acid your lands and stuff. So you want to be able to Pyroblast that. Flame Slashes are just utility kill 4/4s, so going to be brought in against Affinity. Not that you need much help against Affinity, because these guys really do a pretty good job of wrecking Affinity. And then you combine that with these guys right here. It's pretty easy to beat Affinity, but we're going to bring in Flame Slashes for them anyway. Also going to bring in these in against like White Weenie and other very heavy creature decks. Slivers, I guess, is another big one. And then we have Ancient Grudges here, just good utility card to have, and I just removed it from my deck. So I gotta fix that real quick. So yeah, we got Ancient Grudges, good utility card, always good utility card to have. You can bring it against Delver, make sure that you can grudge their Spire Golem, and then you can if they counter it, you can grudge them again. Also against Affinity decks and even Tron Mirrors, this is pretty good too. Ray of Revelation because I don't want to auto lose to something silly like Circle of Protection or Auras, hexproof Auras. We have 3 Circle of Protection reds for Kiln Fiend and Burn. Arc Lightning for Delver Fairies, because you can 2 for 1 them or 3 for 1 them in some cases. Then we have a Singleton Rolling Thunder, mostly just a utility spell. I'm also going to be bringing this in against Delver to try and get 2 for 1s out of them if possible. Now the interesting card here to note is the Coalition Honor Guard, and this is going to be brought in against Burn mostly, but also against things like Goblins and Hexproof, because it's a flag bearer, but if you notice, it's got a 4 toughness, so you're going to bring this in against Burn, and they can't Lightning Bolt you anymore. They have to Lightning Bolt the guard. So this guy's going to absorb at least 2 burn spells, which is pretty sweet. So that's a fun little tech. You can also bring it in against small weenie decks because they can't attack into it. You know, 2/4 is the exact same reason they can't attack into Spire Golems. And they have to target it with whatever they're going to use to try and remove your stuff. So, you can also bring this in against Mono Black Control. I don't know. So it seems pretty sweet. And I hope you guys enjoy watching these videos. I'm hopefully going to enjoy playing this deck. So tune in and enjoy the rounds.